All right. Hey, Billy Big Red Burr. I'm a 37-year-old single male. Pictures, please. I'm starting to get some weird comments about why I'm still single. Well, you're obviously not living in New York or LA. You got another 10 years before people are like, what's going on with that guy? Anyways, last week my dad sat me down for a heart-to-heart and asked if I'm gay. He said, it's all right if you are. The family will still love you. Well, that's great. He goes, I'm not gay at all. Not even a little. I just had some relationship in the past that were nightmares. Most of them were, to tell you the truth. I just had some relationships in the past that were nightmares. I think you wanted to say to tell you the truth. Anyways, also, I look at other relationships and people just seem so unhappy, and I do not want to put myself in that position or end up getting some chick pregnant that I do not want to be with long term, and to end up paying child support and get into arguments about where the kid is going for Christmas. All right, so obviously you've seen a lot of failures in relationships. You are now catastrophizing, and you are destroying any possible chances of a relationship before it even starts. Why do I know this? Because I did the same fucking thing. So some advice from you would be helpful. I'm happy where I'm at, but do you think I should start playing the field again? I know my parents want grandchildren, but I just don't want to go through what all my past relationships turned out to be. All right, well, then you got to start fishing in a different watering hole. You keep fishing in the same pond, you're going to keep pulling out the same kind of fish. And at some point, you got to be looking at what you're doing. Anyways, he goes, also, I'm a recovered addict, sober for 3 years. Congratulations. And bars are not my thing. Help me out here, Big Red. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. I would say there's plenty of things that you can get involved with that don't involve drinking. I bet if you Googled that, hey, I'll do it for you. Hey, let me do all the fucking heavy lifting. You know why? You know why I'm doing that? Because, hey, that's right. This melody from somebody else. All right. All right. How to meet new people without drinking. Okay. How to meet someone this weekend if you don't drink. All right. This is the first one. We're going to go to this one. Why is my laptop vibrating? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's funny. There's this picture of a guy waving to some chick in like a fucking sun chair. Oh, hi. That's always a great way to pick up a chick. Just sort of wave at her. You know, I never tried that. I bet that works. Just something about waving. You got to wave back. How many times in your life has someone been waving at someone behind you and you look at them like, I don't know that person, and you still wave? I think that, oh my God. Fuck coming up with an opening line. You just got to wave. Anyways. Whether dating apps are causing, shut the fuck up and just get to it. As someone who lived and dated in New York City for years, I'd be lying if I said alcohol didn't play a huge part. Oh, Jesus Christ. You'd also be lying if you said you got to the fucking point. Because alcohol is such a huge part of no matter why you would choose to abstain. This is literally 9 paragraphs in. Don't feel like you have to avoid bars. If you made the decision not to drink, you shouldn't sweat it if someone plans a hangout at a bar because you're not giving me things to do. All right, seek out new experiences. Get out of your comfort zone. You know something? Fuck this person. This is just all generic horse shit. All right, I would say, there's sports leagues, co-ed sports leagues. There's the book club. Sorry, I don't know. You know what? I honestly don't know. I was such a fucking drunk. I don't know what people do. But that's what I would do. All right? I would try. Sorry. Making all kinds of fucking noise, moving the recorder around. I have to get off this fucking floor. I have to get off this floor, sir, and you should go out and try and meet somebody. All right? Just because everybody else is fucking up. That's like having a kid. Like all these fucking parents sit there and they tell you, like, oh, how old's your kid? Be like, she's 2.5. Oh, the terrible twos. And you're just like, no, she's actually been pretty great. Oh, wait till she's 3. Three-nager. Just no matter what, they just project gloom and doom. I don't know. There's music. There's art festivals. There's the farmers market. You know? That's a great place to hit on women. Women love to be hit on at farmers market, all right? Don't listen to these fucking, chicks that you would never hit on anyways, okay? If you fucking like somebody, at some point you got to hit on them. Can't she buy vegetables without being asked questions? If I don't ask questions, I'm going to be single for the rest of my fucking... What am I supposed to do? Hey, I don't want to hit on you while you're picking out your green beans there. Where are you going to be later so I can fucking show up and freak you out? Man, white women are doing a lot of complaining. Isn't it incredible? It's fucking incredible. You'd never know they were white. It's so hard being a white woman. I'm sober. How do I meet someone without hanging out at a bar? How do introverts meet people? Listen, there's plenty. I'm not doing. It takes me forever to read shit. I would just Google this. Find out 5 ways to make new friends when you're sober. Oh, wait a minute. But sober, but not in a program? Are you in a program? Well, here's one for you. Don't fucking meet some chick at an AA meeting. Jesus Christ. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. All right. She's over there chain smoking cigarettes and eating fucking donuts. You don't need that in your life. All right. That's what I would do. I would find, sir, I would Google what I just Googled and sift through it. And, and I would also tell you, Dad, this is why I'm not in it. No offense, Dad, but you looked pretty miserable when I was growing up. All right. Advice. Hosting first Thanksgiving. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the stress. The stress of hosting your own Thanksgiving. What do I wear? Where do I seat people? Is the souffle going to collapse? All right, hosting first Thanksgiving. Dear Billy Space Blaster Tits. Oh, that's a reference to The Mandalorian. Episode 3 came out. I am up on Star Wars, people. I'm watching it. Jon Favreau, everybody. Crushing it. Crushing it. From someone who doesn't watch Star Wars, I'm loving The Mandalorian. And not because I'm just looking for my big bald head, which I heard is coming up in episode 6. All right? So you fucking bastards. I give you this free goddamn podcast. Why don't you spend a couple of shekels there, huh? Why don't you spend a couple of yen wherever you are in the fucking world, all right? God knows England has their own currency, all right? Isn't that what the Blitzkrieg's about? Brexit. Pounds. French with the francs, they're on the euro, right? Just fucking get Disney Plus. I'm telling you, they got the Jeff Goldblum show. They got The Mandalorian. They got all those other. I'm not a big movie guy. They got a bunch of movies. All right, Thanksgiving. Dear Billy Space Blaster Tits, I'm hosting the first Thanksgiving this year, which will include my parents, my in-laws, and in-laws of in-laws. Wow, these people have terrible manners, especially while eating. These include the following. Oh no. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my God, let's read this again. Which will have my parents, my in-laws. Well, you shit on your own parents, so they have terrible manners. Well, where are you? Jesus Christ. My father-in-law constantly talks with his mouth full of food. Ooh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. He then gets a gravy-like substance crackling in his throat. Oh my God. But will never clear his throat. I fucking hate people who won't clear their throats. He also sticks his hand in his drink, pulls out ice cubes, loudly sucks on them, then spits them back into his drink or loudly crunches them. Jesus Christ. It's like a Martin Short character. My mother-in-law thinks she's in charge and keeps yelling at my son and telling him what to do, like eat his dinner. I can't have that. Right in front of my wife and me. Well, that's on your wife to say something. Don't bring that up. It's too close to Thanksgiving. It's too late. You got to talk about this after the holidays. You got to sit through one more fucking holiday, sit down, and you got to start with, listen, I love you. I love your mom, okay? But I feel like we're our kids' parents, so we should be, she doesn't need to step in. She already has a mom. She has you, or whatever. He already has a mom, whatever. Anyways, she also Anyways, we aren't the type to let our kid do anything he wants, if you're wondering. She also sucks and crunches her ice. My sister-in-law's mother, that almost sounds like a rank. My sister-in-law's mother, on deck, who has nowhere else to go because no one likes her, oh, God, ruins each holiday meal by being loud, abrasive, and obnoxious. She's always snapping gum because she just had a cigarette and is always talking about negative topics that no one is interested in, which just brings the entire vibe way down. Man, all right. Since this is my house, shouldn't I have the right to address these issues if they come up? Buddy, I got to tell you something. That ship sailed the second you fucking agreed to have Thanksgiving at your place without fucking saying who can come. It's too late for this. It's too late. All right? We have ignition. The rocket is already taken off. You can't turn the fucking thing around. Don't worry. There's a light at the end of this tunnel. I'm going to finish reading this. If so, how should I go about addressing these people and their terrible manners without my wife getting angry with me? It's impossible. And me coming off like an asshole to everyone. It's impossible. Congrats on your sobriety. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Nia, and your daughter, and thanks for all the free entertainment over the years. All right, cool. You guys don't have to congrat me on my fucking sobriety. I'm not in the fucking program. I'm just a fucking binge drinker that's taking a little sabbatical here. You know, Jordan went and played baseball for a year and a half, right? Year or so, right? I'm taking off. Same thing. I'm in my Jordan year. All right, here's what you do, okay? You don't do a fucking thing but just be the greatest goddamn Thanksgiving host of all time. Okay? You put on the most festive fucking sweater you can find. You fucking cook your goddamn ass off. All right? And then you just let these fucking animals act like the animals that they are. I'd even get them a little liquored up if you can. Just, prime the pump a little bit. Let them act like absolute fucking lunatics. Okay? This is your only chance. And even then, this is an uphill battle. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to sell your wife on the fact that you think her family is a bunch of fucking animals. Okay? And I am not doubting for 1 second that they are. The detail that you went into. Okay? You have to understand this, okay? As a man who's now a husband and a father, Thanksgiving is no longer yours. Okay? It's no longer yours. It's somebody else's, okay?